let's get back to our conversation with an American ski legend, Bode Miller. He skied all over the world at extremely high rates of speed. If you're a fan of this guy, like I am, and so many millions of Americans are, especially back home in New England, that's the pride of the Franconia Notch right there in New Hampshire. I went to school on the other side of the Presidential Mountain Range, other side of the Connecticut River in Vermont. I wanted to get into the mind of a great. What goes into a mindset like that to be on the edge all the time? This is what Bode had to say.
So going back to your career, I mean, alpine skiing, the difference is this much, fractions of a second between winning or losing. I think for millions of Americans, what made you so easy to root for, it was the case for me at least, you were full throttle all the time, right on the edge. Where did that mindset come from? Was that since you were a kid?
Yeah, I mean, no, it was a function of just reality. I think I was good at assessing my ability, assessing the demands of what had to happen, and I wasn't good enough to ski anything but sort of 100% and be successful at that level, right? Obviously, there's a lot of different levels, but when you get to the very top and you're racing against all the best guys in the world, I discovered pretty quickly that I could do it if I was taking all the risk and managed to pull off an exceptional run. And so that's really how I got to that point. And then it was more about figuring out ways to manage that risk, to tolerate it, really, because the crashes are hard. And crashing and skiing it's not like losing a ball in golf or something, missing a second serve in tennis. It's like it hurts and you get beat up. So I had to find ways to tolerate the outcomes because it was reality. I mean, there's people who say, oh, I was taking all this risk and whatever, and maybe it's not so reality based. In this case, I think everybody saw that it was true risk, it was true danger, and that was just how I had to operate.
Yeah, you said tolerate risk, which I think is an awesome way to put it. And you mentioned the duration of your career. How do you maintain that going through, I mean, amazing peaks, some valleys, the crashes? How do you come back and maintain that mindset for an entire career?
Well, the good news is I kept getting better, right? I mean, I think most people do. And that's kind of commensurate with your lack of ability to tolerate the same risk. As you get older, you get beat up, your body gets more sore, and you also just kind of lose that youthful intensity or the youthful risk taking. I wouldn't say very far on that spectrum anyway. I didn't like taking risk unless I could logically make sense of it. I wasn't just like a full send, like go launch myself for no reason. But as I got older, luckily I got better. So I had to take less dangerous risk. I still had to be pushing 100%, but I didn't have to put myself in the same, hyper risky situations that I did when I was a little bit younger.
Yeah, what a way to put that too. As you said, there's no such thing as a double fault in ski racing. There's no water hazard and you drop a penalty stroke. These stakes are high. It's high speed and it's either gold or at times a wreck. So amazing to hear from him. Thanks again to Bode for taking some time. You're going to hear more from him about how he would factor in weather conditions into his planning for races. That's coming up in the next hour. Let's